Hey guys, BTR Plumbing here, and today I'm here with my 2019 AquaSource Henshaw toilet. Now, this toilet is basically the same as a AquaSource Pro Flush. There's only a few minor differences. In my opinion, I like the AquaSource Pro Flush a lot more because the flush is a lot more powerful and the bowl rinse is a lot better. But other than that, there isn't a lot more differences. The tank parts in the AquaSource Henshaw are the Henshaw toilets are actually a lot cheaper than in the AquaSource Pro Flush. Excuse me. The handles are about the same, and then in the tank shape is slightly different, but here's the fill valve it comes with. The only thing I like is this piece right here, how it slides on the overflow tube so the tube can't like pop off, which I like. The water level in the tank is about halfway up, so it doesn't really have too much flushing power. It was made in 2019, and I believe this stamp that you can barely read here says made in China. I can't remember if there's any stamps underneath. Okay, there are a few little stamps underneath. There's the date and then whatever those numbers are, probably model numbers. But overall, this toilet is in almost brand new shape. There really isn't anything wrong with it. I will have to get all that wax out of there, which sucks. I hate having to clean the wax, but the toilet itself is still very glossy, as it is almost brand new still. So yeah, I think this is a pretty cool find. A free toilet's always awesome, so here is a flush. So compared to the AquaSource Pro Flush, this one has a much weaker flush, mostly just because the I think the rim jets are a lot smaller. There might be less of them, I don't know. Okay, well, there's actually quite a few, and it looks like there's a big seam almost underneath the rim, which is really interesting. And my nail doesn't go fully through it, but they must have not used a lot of slip when sealing up the rim to the bowl, because normally that line, that part where it looks like it's open rim is not supposed to be there. But it doesn't look like it's affecting anything. But here's another flush. So yeah, again, seems like it has a very weak flush. Not that big of a deal. I'm sure it would do fine installed, but this is probably not a toilet I'd put in my house unless it was a AquaSource Pro Flush, because it has much better bowl rinse and just a much more satisfying flush in my opinion. And I like how the AquaSource Pro Flush swirls. This just has more of a straight down flush. However, I do like the opening, like the design of the mouth of the trapway on this toilet. Just for fun, I'm gonna overfill the tank as much as I can, flush it again to see if that gives it any more power. Probably not, but this is a 1.28 gallons per flush toilet, and I believe the AquaSource Pro Flush is also 1.28, but somehow this has a much worse flush. Again, that is just my opinion. Some of y'all might like this flush a lot more, but personally, I like the more swirly, powerful flush. But this fill valve is also very interesting. So that little float sits in that like tub, and once the water fills up the tub, it raises the float, which is kind of interesting how that works. I like it. It's super simple, but it works really well. So obviously this won't be a super overfilled flush, but hopefully maybe it'll give the flush like an extra second in length. I really don't know. Well, let's see how it does. So yeah, really the flush just lasted a little bit longer. It wasn't much more interesting. It didn't really add power to the flush. So yeah, I may or may not do test videos with this. If y'all want to see that, let me know. And honestly, I think it'd be a cool video if I compared this to the AquaSource Pro Flush, just to see how well they've improved in like 4 years. So yeah, really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave y'all's comments down below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.